Now let me introduce our singer tonight is Phillip Scales. And yay! Wonderful. So he has a unique sound, which he calls dive bar soul. And he describes it as a heartfelt combination of indie blues with a dash of pop rock. And he's inspired by his uncle B.B. King, who played the blues, as I'm sure you all know, and also his own journey where he wrote and played music for indie bands. All right, so with no further ado, let's give him a warm welcome.
You said this was your first concert? Wow. I'm happy to be your first. In retrospect, this could never last. We were always doomed. I did my best, but I held my breath when I woke up in your room. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. This is like my first show back in like real person. It's weird. I've been doing a lot of live streams. That's been cool. That like helped me. My name is Phillip-Michael Scales. I was born in West Bloomfield. Well, I was born in Southfield. But then I claimed Chicago for 10 years. Blah, blah, blah. Moved around a lot. Now I live in Nashville, Tennessee. But I got Leos today, so that makes me happy. Nobody makes a good Greek salad in Nashville, I promise you that. Anyways, I don't know what you guys' dating situations are, partner situations are post-pandemic, but hopefully they're good. Hopefully you won that cage fight. But if you're not, I think life is too short. Maybe that's just what everything taught us from this pandemic, right? Life's too short to waste your time with something you know isn't gonna go anywhere. So don't stay there because you're lonely. Like, just hang out. You be good. Anyhow, I wrote this song called Best of Me. Oh no, is that Emery? What's up, Emery? How are you? Rocket Tree was the coolest class when I was growing up. Anyways, back to the music. This song's called Best. Well, I know this door, I know this street. I seen this lock before and there ain't no key. It hurts my heart, but I gotta leave. I can't let another lover take the best of me. I can't date potential, I can't date your dreams without a plan to realize what do they mean. I don't have time to tend to seeds. I can't let another lover take the best of me. You lose your temper, then you lose your mind. Grew up believing that's what love looked like. Can't wait on something that'll never be. I can't let another lover take the best of me. It's a quiet whisper, a vague feeling that if I stay one day, it'll be deafening. If I stick it out for you, then shame on me. I can't let another lover take the best of me. You lose your temper, then you lose your mind. Grew up believing that's what love looked like. Can't wait on something that'll never be. I can't let another lover take the best of me. Can't let her take the best of me. I'm sweating already. So this song's called Feels Like Home. And I wrote it before the pandemic, but then I started playing it during the pandemic, and everything started to feel like home, you know what I'm saying? So this song's called Feels Like Home, and it's about my wanderlust. Can I get a touch more guitar? Feels like home. I've been playing in bands a long time. Lightning struck and now my soul's on fire. Well, I'm a hostage of my own desire. Used to pride myself on self-control, but now something's got me in it. Won't let go, can't go back. It's been too long, ain't got time to right these wrongs. I ain't running, I'm moving on where I belong. I don't know where I'm going, but it feels like home. Things that he's done. I called it off after I called you the one twice. I'm still thinking about the mess that I've made, but I never wonder what would be if I stay, can't go back. It's been too long, ain't got time to right these wrongs. I ain't running, I'm moving on where I belong. I don't know where I'm going, but it feels like home. It's best for me, you down. You could bury me here, but I'll be damned if I die in this town. Like, no offense to Lake Orion, it's a perfectly nice place to live, but if I die, you better take me back to Southfield or Chicago. Put a coney dog in my mouth. Can't go back, it's been too long. Ain't got time to right these wrongs. I ain't running, I'm moving on where I belong. Now I'm back in it. So my name's Phillip-Michael Scales, for any of you guys who don't know me, walking by, possibly going to get some ice cream, whatever. I play what I like to call dive bar soul, because like she had mentioned earlier, I had an uncle who was pretty good at guitar, and I didn't want to get compared at all to any of that, so I just kind of did my own thing, ran with the indie rock crowd. Then you always come back to where you should. But a lot of y'all knew me when I was coming up. I was growing up, and I was always playing in bands, and I was playing guitar in high school in the hallways, doing that whole thing. And then some of you knew me when I was just like touring nonstop for $5 a show, and that was a thing for a little while. But I was working in restaurants for a long time, and all I wanted to do was this thing, play music for you guys in Lake Orion. At 6:45 in the afternoon. So I was always doing that, and I wrote this tune called Get Grown. And as my career has gotten better, but even before, a lot of my friends were like getting married, having kids, doing the thing, getting the cars and putting down payments, buying houses, which I hopefully will see Pat's house tonight. But I was just buying new guitars and, playing music, trying to kiss girls. So I wrote this tune called Get Grown when I was working in restaurants, and now music is my full-time job. So I like to think that this song helped me. Thank you very much, Lisa. I like to think that this song helped me get there. It's called Get Grown. Certain things, they don't mean as much to me. Ever since life laughed at my plans, I realized that I'm the only one left to please. So I've been on this song like a lover, since my friends all found someone to hold. I can't blame them for the life that I chose. I'm young, but I'm trying to get grown. Pride is a fox in my hen house, a mean woman, that's my Achilles heel. I'm in my 30s and slowly I'm learning, well, how being a man should feel. So I'm unpacking all of my baggage. Neverland is no longer a home. Pat said, leave all those Wendy's alone. 'Cause I'm young, but I'm trying to get grown. Taking all that you're giving ain't really living. You're about to get what you get. Oh, you sleep like a rock, knowing you earned all the things that you got. What a sweet satisfaction, carving out something to call your own, finding comfort in being alone, being young, getting grown. I'm young, but I'm trying to get grown. Say I'm young, getting grown. Said I'm young, but I'm trying. Emphasis on the word try. Said I'm trying to get grown. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for listening to my feelings. I appreciate that. Sir. So, I gotta tell you, I can't play here and not tell you about myself. I can't tell you not about my family, because I'm just so proud of them, you know? So, we'll start with my grandmother, right? She was the first, she went to school in the 40s. She went to the Illinois Institute of Technology. She couldn't eat on campus. She couldn't sleep on campus. but she got her education. She would have been like, what, 95, 100 something today? And then my mother and father, my father's a dentist, he went to school in the 70s, which dental school sucks when you're black in the 70s, apparently so. And my mother was one of the first black veterinarians to graduate from Michigan State University, female veterinarian. She's over there, you can just direct it that way. Now I just run my mouth and play guitar, but I was thinking about legacy and what all that means to me, so I wrote this tune called What Will They Say When They Put Me in My Grave? Now I gotta say, I probably shouldn't say the title because like every blues song, it's literally the first line of the song. What will they say when they put me in my grave? What will they say when they put me in my grave? Will they say I was a good man, just trying to make his way? I work so hard, so I have something to give. Work so hard, just to have something to give. So my son stands on my shoulders after he carries me on his. Everybody's son's gonna set. Nobody knows how long they get. What will they say when they put me in my grave? Keep your eyes up, ain't got time to fool around. Grandma said, keep your eyes up, you ain't got time to fool around. 'Cause they'll tell you that they love you while they try to steal your crown. I come from sons and daughters of lambs who escaped the slaughter. My bloodline should have stopped with bones and chains in that blue water. What will they say when they put me in my grave? Gammy told me, son, you better keep our flame. Everybody's son's gonna say, nobody knows how long they get. What will they say when they put me in my grave? Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that. I said a great writer knows when to switch from coffee to beer. Coffee, beer, water, whiskey. So I played a lot of shows. I think this might be my first summer. I've been playing full-time music for a year, 5 years now, 6 years, and that was a huge goal to me. And one of my goals after that goal was to be a full-time artist, where I'm just playing my stuff and people come to the park and bring their lawn chairs just to see, me play. It's cool. I love Dock of the Bay. I think it's a great song, but I would love to show you guys a little bit more about myself. But what I did learn throughout that whole time of gigging, I would play parties. I would play all sorts of different events, weddings, and it just got so. I played 300 shows in 1 year. And so I was just so good at the same exact songs that I was always paying attention. So your nosy aunt at the wedding, talking crap about, your uncle, I was listening the whole time, but I was just smiling. Sitting in the morning sun, getting all the dish. Anyhow, but I realized that certain songs bring certain people together. If you want to keep your guests happy, you realize that, grandma wants to hear I'll Fly Away, right? Maybe, I don't know, the kids want to hear Chance the Rapper to make sure you're not washed. Maybe the guy with the neck tattoos wants to hear Tennessee Whiskey. Bearded dude wants to hear Wilco because he's a hipster. Black aunties always want to hear Al Green. And then you got the, let me stop. I can't give you all my secrets. There's one band that will bring everybody together, and it's just kind of the circle of my entire thing, the nucleus of it. And I'm about to play one of their songs, my way. Read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, see, I just had to laugh. Saw your photograph. I know a picture you taken to his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before, but nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Melrose. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away. You've heard it? See, I just had to look. Having read the book and love to turn you on. Now, some of you already know this, but I'll tell the ones of you that don't. I played this song for a while now, right? And it's this bluesy, sexy thing, right? Just like kind of got a little more swagger. But then you get to the Paul McCartney part and it's a little Muppety, you know, woke up, got up, and I was like, how do I do this sexy? And I thought on it for a while, and I realized you just do what the Beatles did. You steal it from Chuck Berry. Woke up, got out of bed, dragged a comb across my head, found my way upstairs and had a cup. Looking up, I noticed I was late. They paid me before the show. Got home before my hat, made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a cup. Somebody spoke and I went to a dream. Read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 holes in Blackford, Lancashire. And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. 'Cause now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. I figured Michigan would be a great place to start because I know half of y'all, you know. That's not true. I only know a couple of you guys, but y'all know me well. So, you know, if we're blowing the dust off the old set list and getting back on the road, I got some forgiveness in the crowd. This is a new song. I've played it a couple times live, but I just put it on a record that's coming out in October. During the pandemic, I don't know how to say this. Maybe it's just that I feel like we were all running, well, at least in music, we were running really far. Far was the goal. Like, who was doing better than us? Who was keeping up, all that stuff. At least in music, you know, like who's playing 20 Front Street? Oh man, I want to be playing 20 Front Street. And for myself, once the pandemic started, nobody was doing anything, you know? Like Bruce Springsteen's live stream looked just as bad as mine did. But it was weird because it gave me a chance to go a little bit deeper and work on some skills that I didn't have before, or stuff that I always meant to get to. And so somewhere in the pandemic, a record label called me. Well, they didn't call me, they emailed me. And they said, Phillip-Michael Scales, we really like your music. They're French, by the way. So somehow, some French people found my record, found my music, and decided to put out a record for me in the fall. So that was super cool. Thank y'all. That was like one of the biggest goals I had in a while, just to play France, and that would have been enough for me. I'd have bought my own ticket, but they're gonna put out a vinyl and everything. So I'm very lucky, I'm very blessed. I hope that you guys had some similar moments, you know, where you learn more about yourself and all that stuff. But anyways, this song's on it, and it's called Go Easy on Me. It's about, I don't know, not being good at relationships. Lightning in your body, a fine mouth and a dress. Pour another glass at your kitchen table. By dawn you knew more about me than half of my friends. You took a sinner and you made him faithful. Go easy on me. It's been so long since I had to be for someone. Go easy on me. Oh, the world's been so rough, and I ain't had no plan of falling in love. I got used to living on the move. Different time, different day. I never bothered setting my watch. I never planned to stay. But you kiss me in your sleep, and it shakes the deepest part of me. What's a man if he can't even change? Go easy on me. Oh, it's been so long since I had to be for someone. Go easy on me. Oh, the world's been so rough, and I ain't had no plan. I ain't had no plan. Well, I ain't had no plans of falling in love. So I lived in Los Angeles, California. Sorry about that, I changed. So I lived in LA for a little while, and it was probably the worst time of my life. It just wasn't fun. The people weren't like me. It just didn't feel like the right fit per se. And I was really close to quitting music because I went there for music, and I had a whole bunch of friends who were doing really cool, impressive stuff with music. And then I would be like, oh, hey, I got a $20 tip on a $10 bill today. And they were like, I made $7,000 from a Disney song I wrote in 20 minutes. And I was like, well, I should quit music. I'm good. Thank you very much. So I grabbed my guitar, and I sat on my porch, and I just played these chords over and over and over and over again. And this word just kept coming to me, and I just was playing guitar like I did to feel better in the beginning of writing music. And so I wrote this tune called Shame. That is really loud. Anyhow, so that's basically the story of how the song came to be. I've got to talk a little bit longer because I talked over the loop, so it's going to come back in just a second. But I hired singers and they were really expensive, so I just put them in a box and I do it this way. Shame, shame, shame. Give up the ghost. Ain't no shame believing in winning if losing is all that you know. Shame, shame, shame. I said your passion won't pay for your life. Ain't no shame if those plans gotta change, 'cause you're so sick of just scraping by. Well, I made mountains of mistakes so high I could not see the ground. Start to shake, praying this stop don't go the wrong way. If she crosses the street, soon as she sees you, no shame, feeling some type of way. Ain't no shame in walking away, 'cause your heart just can't take no more. Shame in drinking all weekend just 'cause you needed the escape. 'Cause I kept all your letters like a soldier in a hole in the ground, knowing you ain't my soulmate, just the closest thing that I found. Felt so ashamed, shame, shame. I felt so ashamed, shame, shame. Shame. I got shame. 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 Switch back to that other one. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you guys just got here, my name is Phillip-Michael Scales. Call my music Dad Bar Soul. And, oh, is that Jerry? It is Jerry. Look, Jerry. I see you, Jerry. No, I know where there's smoke, there's fire. Cool. All right. She has a sister who used to terrorize me, so, but now it's all love. It's all love. She's like, I get some credit too. I also terrorized you. Don't let this only be about her. So, man, last June, I can't even tell you. Last June was rough, right? We just got into the pandemic, like, we were still locked in the house, we had no idea what was going on, and there were a lot of protests going on outside, and there were a lot of people with a lot of questions. I don't know that I was the right person to ask about all those questions. Google's pretty helpful, but let me back up. Anybody ever feel like a diversity hire at their own job? Cool. You're like, I know I'm good at playing music, but I also know I make the brochure look good. So sometimes it gets a little weird for me sometimes. And I'm not trying to make anybody uncomfortable, I'm just trying to let you know how I feel. And there's something about that little, something that's not like quite tangible. You're like, was that weird? That was weird, right? That was weird. Was it because I was a woman? You'll never know. So you just kind of gotta just roll with it and keep pushing. So I wrote this tune. It's called Tell Me How I Sound Again. And it goes like this. Settle in, I wanna talk about my skin. These days it's like the elephant in every room I'm in. Now this feeling follows me like a second line in New Orleans. And when I turn and face it, they say, oh, I didn't mean to offend. Well, tell me how I sound again. It's all milk and honey when you gamble with house money. You got nothing to lose. You're so cute and edgy till that conversation's heavy. Then you wanna be excused. You didn't mean to offend. Tell me how I sound again. Nothing's romantic about the antebellum South. I say bite the hand that feeds you. If it slaps you in the mouth, it's an American fever dream where I just know just what you mean. My anger is a threat, but you're just blowing off steam. There's a weight so great we don't call it by name. There's a lot more stops once you get off the train. And from the church to the barber shop, we spin gold from our pain. 'Cause we've been serving holy water, but we can't have a taste. You didn't mean to offend. Well, tell me how I sound again. Yeah, tell me how I sound again. Sometimes being brown only gets me down. When I watch too much TV, I forget about my crown. My bad, I thought it was muted. My friend was in a really terrible relationship, and like the girl was terrible. Bless her heart, I hope she's doing well wherever she is. But my relationship at the time was going really well, so I wrote this tune about his relationship, because that's what you do when have to make art, you know? I was listening to some Billie Eilish. I didn't know what a Billie Eilish was, but I was like, that music sounds cool. So I put down some beats, and I don't really mess with beats too often, but this song's called Your Love Is Working Me to the Bone. Your love's working me to the bone, but I still won't leave you alone. I keep building water and praying I float. Your love's working me to the bone. What up, Matt? Well, I caught myself sneaking around that weekend that you left town. I found pieces of myself that you tried to drown. See, I caught myself sneaking around. Don't know why, but since I was young, seems like I'm always saving someone. Well, now I don't sleep through the night. Nothing works as hard as I try. You weep and you worry and you pick a fight. Well, now I don't sleep through the night. Don't know why, but since I was young, seems like I'm always saving someone. Oh, your love's working me to the bone. I become someone I don't know. Oh, you need more than my help, and deep down you know your love's working me to the bone. Said your love's working me to the bone. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that. I'm gonna play a sad song I wrote 6 years ago. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I wish this song were irrelevant, but it's not. Sometimes I go through it without crying. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Well, oh my God, we're dying. No one wishes more than me that this were just hyperbole, oh God. I shouldn't be scared to sing this song, but half the world could take it wrong. Tell me nothing's going on, but brother, brother, there's far too many of us dying. Oh my God, it's awfully hard to ignore the news when the footage looks like you. I sound insane to the untrained, but I've been here for 30 years. It's like boot camp every day, since I don't have the luxury of knowing that be me? Should I talk white, wear skinny jeans? Who knew my skin was so scary? Oh God, oh God, oh my God, my God, oh my God. If you're there, just know that everybody's scared. Thanks, y'all. Gotta get some vegetables with your meat and potatoes, you know? This is a brand new song, it's called Troubled Water. Well, son, don't go in that troubled water. Ain't gonna wash you clean. It gets so cold once it gets old. You spend a lifetime trying to get free. Son, don't you know that that's somebody's daughter? Better love or let her be. You can't leave her heart hanging in the balance, 'cause you're scared to leave the in-between. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh, oh, yeah. Now, I wrote this song on the way to Thanksgiving dinner. I was driving in a car. Where else do you drive? And the record label wanted to know which songs could we put on the album. I had this idea that was kind of half finished. And so I was like, all right, well, maybe I can finish this song. So like, I was driving from Chicago or somewhere, and I was like, maybe 7 hours or something. Must have been Nashville, because people were like, how did you get 7 hours out of Chicago to Michigan? I promise, no, it wasn't that. So I wrote this song, and I just reflected on all the advice I wish I had when I was growing up. What I would have told my younger self, right? And my aunt, my niece and nephew were sleeping in the upstairs, and I got there like real late, right? So I had to make this little voice demo where I was just kind of whispering. And that's what I handed into the French, and it made the record, so I was really happy about that. Well, in honor of that voice memo, I'll sing this next verse like this. Well, son, don't you run from those darkest feelings, whatever they may be. They ain't wrong, they ain't right, they ain't something to fight. Hell, they might even be the key. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh, oh, yeah. And then I wrote this part. You guys can sing if you want to. People sing, right? You were a choir teacher once. Alright, so it's pretty easy. It goes like this. Oh, yeah. Don't you go, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you go, yeah. It's easy. Oh, yeah. Don't you go, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you go, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, don't you go, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, don't you go, yeah. Don't go in that troubled water. appreciate you. My name is Phillip-Michael Scales. It's nice to meet you. Oh boy. There's a great video of this song that I'm about to play. I talk about how I'm a hopeful romantic instead of a hopeless romantic. But this very cute woman says, "Yeah! Yeah, baby! I'm with you!" I love you. So this song's called Bricks. I built you up in my head, so big you barely fit. It wasn't fair, wasn't voluntary. I get carried away. I'm just a man with too much to say. Who's better off caring less? And I swear I do my best, but when that heart comes to call, beware you'll get it all. It just happens when I fall. There's a dream of mine, it refuses to die, oh, despite what history's shown. Where she steps into my life and like a song I recognize, we take all of these bricks and build a home. I must have mistook her for you. It's something that I do. See, I'm not mad that you're gone. I'll move along. I just hate being wrong about that dream of mine. It refuses to die, oh, despite what history's shown. Where she steps into my life and like a song I recognize, we take all of these bricks and build a home. And I know I just sound crazy the most. I spend my life chasing melodies and ghosts, but long ago a muse traced her shadow on my soul. And I just gotta know about that dream of mine. It refuses to die despite what history's shown. Where she steps into my life and like a song I recognize, oh, we take all of these bricks and build a home. And if you're not her, I promise I will leave you alone. Sorry, I thought you were someone that I know. Apparently the pandemic's over at Sesame Street too. Cookie Monster wants some hugs. Brought to you by the letter CDC. I keep on falling in and out with you. Sometimes I love you. Oh, I don't have any working merch. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. Y'all know the song, right? Oh, baby, loving you just got me so confused. Well, I keep on falling. They're like, do you know the song? In and out of love with you. way. How do you give me so much pleasure and a little bit of pain? Just when I think I have taken more than what a fool, well, I start falling back in love with you. Well, I keep on falling in and out of love with you, and I never love someone the way that I love you. Oh, 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 I'm falling. Oh, oh, I'm falling. Oh, 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 well, I keep on falling in and out of love with you, and I never love someone with I love you. I wrote this song called Love or Let Me Be, and I can't tell you anything about it because I'm not in the business of incriminating myself. It goes like this. Lie to yourself, but don't lie to me. Is the man in your bed on your mind when you sleep? I got caught up when I saw you. The room started spinning. Time stopped and my heart dropped. I was all in. Well, I wish I had known now. Look at the mess. Do you, don't you? I know you want me. I know I should leave. I said, will you, won't you? Why do you haunt me? Lover, let me be. Now rationalize like you always do. You can't follow your heart. It just leaves you confused. Oh, but the swan song is so strong. Strangers are singing. Am I right? Or just the same? Justifying sinning now. I can't feel bad for a man who puts hands on you. No, well, do you, don't you? I know you want me. I know I should leave. I said, will you, won't you? Why do you haunt me? Lover, let me be. Thanks, y'all. You can read between the lines. I didn't call my album singer-songwriter for nothing. I should probably take a picture of you guys just to document it in case we have to go back to lockup. Remember that time I played a show? All right, let's see if I can make this happen. I remember it. It was June 25th. All right. Could y'all scooch over? Oh, we got people back there? Oh, hi. I knew my butt was getting hot for a reason. I didn't know why. I was go see a physician, but now I know what's going on. All right. So speaking of bad pickup lines, this song is called Gold. I write a lot of heavy songs. You're like, yeah, we know, we've been here for 45 minutes. And I was like, what would be a fun song that I could just write that would just be like summery, groovy, and flirty and whatever, right? Like what would Bruno Mars's Dive Bar Soul be, you know what I'm saying? So I was writing this song, I grabbed me a cup of coffee, poured a little beer, and I mustered all the energy, all the swagger, and all the spunk and fun of a 4'11" millionaire, and I wrote this song. It's called Gold. The last love left you reeling, you still feel it. You came to have a drink with the sky. You don't wanna let me in, I can't blame you. I'm just a pretty face at the bar. Now love is a heavyweight boxing match. Don't pull punch, no it don't hold back. Last time it knocked you out cold, but there's gold in my soul. If you ever wanna know me, you've been burned before. There's more to your soul. If you ever wanna show me, I'm outside your door and glitter ain't gold. Rigging your romance ain't healing. Only bring home a man if he don't stand a chance. Girl, come dance with this feeling. Let those walls fall down. Let me wrap these arms around you. I said love is a heavyweight boxing match. Don't pull punches, no, don't hold back. You gotta stay in control. But there's gold in my soul. If you ever wanna know me, you've been burned before. So more to your soul. If you ever wanna show me, I'm outside your door and glitter. Something in the way you move, I gotta see this through. You've been hurt before, girl, I can see the proof. I'll do whatever it takes. I wanna be with you. There's gold in my soul. If you ever wanna know me, you've been burned before. But there's more to your soul. If you ever wanna show me, I'm outside your door. But there's gold in my soul. If you ever wanna know me, you've been burned before. More to your soul. If you ever wanna show me, I'm outside your door. And glitter ain't gold. No glitter ain't gold. No glitter ain't gold. I'm outside your door. Thanks, y'all. I got 2 more songs left. My name is Phillip-Michael Scales. After the show, I'll stand right over there. You guys can come say hi. Hopefully, I can be back at 20 Front Street soon. Hopefully, they don't kick me out. We'll see what happens. This song's special. So I wrote this song my first couple weeks in Nashville. We wrote it in 6 hours. And I'd never done that before. I'd never met a stranger and then come out with a single the next day. I was like, this is magic. Nashville is magic. Turns out it was beginner's luck, but we got this song out of it. And they put me on the radio over in Nashville, Tennessee. They've got a really cool radio station over there. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And I just basically, and there was a competition they had. There were 350 bands, and I got into the first round. Then I texted everybody I knew, and I got into the second round to 8. I know, right? 350 bands, that's all right. I was about to give up. Went on to the next round. Long story long, I lost. I got second place, but I had a whole lot of fun doing it, and a whole lot more people know my name. So in my brain, I think I won something. So the song goes like this. It's called Find a Way. I can't lose sleep on what I cannot change. I chased the lightning, I got soaked in the rain. Danced with my demons till I couldn't see straight. Try to twist me, but I just won't break. I don't mind. I'll find a way. Yeah. Till the thrill is gone, gotta get it on and find that space. Cause the road I chose, hell, it's always closed, but the highway lines make me feel so sane. I chased the light and I got soaked in the rain. I danced with my demons till I couldn't see straight. Try to twist me, I just won't break. I don't mind. I'll find a way. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Pandemic was hard. You guys got through it. I'm proud of you for it. I'm sorry to whoever we've lost. Hopefully we don't lose any more. But we did it. Tested your mental fortitude. Tested your emotional fortitude. Depending on who you live with, it tested your cage fighting skills. So if you guys can get through that, why not, right? Why not get a new job? Get paid a little more money, right? Why not quit the job, start something else? Just saying, I'm trying to put the bug in your ear. And if I can stand here before you today, after years and years and decades of failing and getting up and keeping going, y'all can do it too. Now if you believe me, say find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Gonna find a way. I don't believe it, Andy. I told these people if they believed in themselves, all they had to do to get all their dreams and wishes was to say find a way. I gave them the opportunity. All they had to do was open their mouth. Should I give them another chance? We'll give them a chance. Gonna find a way. 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 I chased the lightning, I got soaked in the rain. Danced with my demons, girl, I couldn't see straight. Try to twist me, I just won't break. I don't mind. I'll find a way. Ooh, I'll find a way. Gonna find a way. Yeah. Gonna, Y'all are the best. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming out to the show. I gotta make sure this next song sounds good. Thank you so much for coming to the show. I really mean that. Come see me. We got an email now. Hit me up. Let me know. I'm around. I'm not around. I was in Austin 3 days ago. I was in Nashville yesterday, and then I'm in Michigan tonight, and I'm in Chicago tomorrow. I'm around. I'm around. I'm gonna get around. So come find me. I won this little competition called the Rock Boat, and you heard of it? Oh, okay, there you go. How many rock boaters do we have? One? Just one. That's cool. Cool, great. Cool. So I won this competition, and now I get to open for Switchfoot and the American Authors and Andrew Mahone and all these other cool bands, and there's like 1,500 super fans on one boat, and they're gonna put me on it too. So yeah, that was super awesome, and that probably wouldn't have happened if it weren't for the other folks of you who have known me since I was younger, just voting and getting on it, and I appreciate it. So what I mean to say is that the way the story happens is that you guys enjoy yourselves, you guys feel something, you guys connect with something about me, whether it's my looks or my story or my guitar playing or my vocals or my songs or something, and you tell somebody else, is that Pam? Hi Pam, how are you? It's good to see you. Matt, Pam's here. Anyways, but it all happens because you guys and community. So thank you so much for listening to my story. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey. This is awesome. I don't know if you've ever met somebody at the wrong time who was the right person, or if you met somebody who was the right person at the right time. But I was dating somebody in Boston, in Chicago, and we both lived in Boston together at the same time. We didn't know each other. But she was on a date with me, and she was like, oh, you lived in Boston at the same time as me. What do you think would happen if we had met then? I was like, well, Boston Phillip wasn't quite the gentleman that Chicago Phillip happens to be. Turns out Chicago Phillip wasn't quite the gentleman that Nashville turned out to be. But I wrote this song, it's called Oh Hallelujah, and that's what it's about. So thank you very much for hanging out with me, I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me run my mouth in your park. It goes like this. Oh, hallelujah, I'm glad we ain't met sooner, 'cause if younger me and met younger you, we would've this up, and that's the truth. Thank God you were on the coast when I was searching for the man, you know. I was reckless, selfish, scared. I wrote things I can't repair, and with your sweetness out of sight, you'd eaten me alive. I'm sure it would have been exciting, but fireworks fade into night. So I sing, oh hallelujah, I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if younger me and me younger you, we would have this up, and that's the truth, yeah. I still recognize that fire. Don't get it twisted, girl, I love you for your flame. There must have been some cosmic plan. Bullets lying in this ram who could have wrestled for a throne, but instead they built a home. Now they sing, oh hallelujah, I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if younger me and me younger you, we would have this up. And if you came when I had prayed, I don't think we'd be here today. So I think whatever's up above made me easier to love, and I sing, oh hallelujah, I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if younger me and me younger you, we would've this up, and that's the truth. Oh hallelujah, I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if younger me and me younger you, we would've this up, and that's the truth. I'm gonna do one more thing, is that okay? Thanks for hanging out with me. When the night has come, gotcha, the land is dark, and the moon is the only light you see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Thanks, man. Just as long as you stand by me. So, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, oh, stand by me. I can't dance, I gotta sing. Oh, stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains roll into the sea, I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear just as long as you stand. Thank you, lady. Stand by me. I like that shirt. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, oh, stand by me. Oh, oh, stand. Stand by me. 'Cause there you see her sitting there across the way. She ain't got a lot to say. There's something about her. This goes out to Tracy Johnson. She won't say a word, not a single word. You just kiss the girl. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Whenever you want me, darling, stand by me. Oh, oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Thanks, y'all. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.